On the presser, when President William Ruto was talking to Kenyans, he said that it is high time as Kenyans we start visualizing and see where we are going. He was wondering how comes countries like Zimbabwe, countries like Ghana, zenye zilikuwa ziko huko nyuma in terms of GDP, now zime overtake Kenya. And it's a good discussion that the president has started. He talked about constitution and constitutionalism and upholding the rule of law. Something that many of Kenyans have been asking him, why is he not respecting the thing? Now, President William Ruto is saying that beyond the Vision 2030, we should start thinking about 2030, the Vision 2030 and beyond. And he promised that on August, this is something that is going to be put in place, and Kenya will now thrive to discuss matters that zinaendana na the vision beyond 2030. Now, many Kenyans were asking, and I was seeing on X, many Kenyans were asking these questions. Why has President William Ruto now start talking about constitution when in 2024, when Gen Zs were protesting, going to parliament, many were killed and many were saying that police are not respecting the constitution? Now it has come to the president's attention that now he can speak about constitution. Is it because Linda Mwananchi Faked were talking about the constitution, that they need a president who represents or respects the constitution? Does it mean that President William Ruto goes with the wave in this manner, political wave? Because wakati watu walikuwa wameanza kusema mimi ndo Sifuna, nakumbuka kuna wakati fulani President William Ruto while in Kisumu, he said mimi ndio Ruto. And when they were talking about tuko kadi ama niko kadi, youths were registering themselves as new IEBC voters before the general election 2027, and they were saying that mimi niko kadi. A few weeks or a week after or days, I saw President William Ruto saying he also niko kadi. Does it mean that President William Ruto, anything ambayo inatokea inakaa ni kama inampinga, anaitumia on his own advantage? People are asking, when President William Ruto wanted to clinch into power, he was saying that I want to be someone who is going to uplift the hustlers. I want to uplift the mama mboga, mtu ya mkokoteni, the boda boda, people hustling in the ground. Now, that discussion seems like it has ended. People of boda boda are not now being talked about. Mama mboga is nowhere to be seen. Mtu ya mkokoteni is nowhere to be seen. And people are asking, what has changed? Now, President William Ruto akiingia kwa power, hata mimi, wewe, na mtu mwingine yote anajua kwamba ahadi yake kubwa alikuwa anasema for the longest, the political people, the people who have money, hao ndo huwa wanakuwa kwa discussions za who is going to do what in the country. Now he was saying that anataka kuona watu ambao ni wachapakazi kama bodaboda, mama mboga, watu ya chini being uplifted. After ameingia, these people haven't seen them. I haven't seen that empowerment. After kuona the hustler fund that watu walikuwa wanaanzisha biashara and something of the sort, this seems to be something ambayo it's long forgone. Now, all these things that President William Ruto was saying, that we are going to build stadium in every part. I saw last time watu kutoka maeneo ya kule Nandi wakilalamika that hawajajengewa stadium, that the presidents or national celebrations are said to be done in Uasin Gishu rather than uko maeneo ya Keyo. So it seems like what President William Ruto manifesto was in 2022 has now changed. He is now talking about constitution. How many things are we going to introduce? We are comparing ourselves with Singapore. We are comparing ourselves with Vietnam. We are comparing ourselves with these countries in Europe. But what these countries are doing is very different from what we are doing. Singapore, for example, corruption, ukipatikana wewe ni mtu ambaye ni corrupt, una cease to hold power immediately. Juzi tu tumeona watu walikuwa wanapewa pesa ndo wa impeach Rigathi Gachagua. Hakuna story kama hiyo imeongelewa. Talking on podiums is very different from implementing these things. I wish President William Ruto should focus on that. Mtu wa bodaboda, mama mboga, hawa watu ambao ni wa biashara. How many businesses zinafungwa by the way? Wewe for example hapo nyumbani pali huko, how many people do you know? Ulikuwa unajua huyu jamaa alikuwa anafanya kazi vizuri sana and right now he is not doing. And this is not to criticize the government, but we are asking questions that literally mwananchi wa kawaida kama wewe. And these are the reasons why we started this conversation. This podcast is to talk about what ails us hapo hivi kwa community. Wewe ukikaa hapo chini una feel kama what the government is doing inakusaidia wewe, ama it is just policies. Tunasema kwamba the GDP is growing, the dollar is stabilized, the economy is growing, yet hakuna tangible solutions ambazo tunaziona hapo kwa ground. But again, coming up with plans is very good. It's a plan that the president has started. Wewe mwenyewe, do you think this plan is going to work, or the president should go back aangalie manifesto yake, ile kitu ambayo alikuwa amepromise wa Kenya, kama amefulfill at least 60% kabla introducing